I was working for different organizations where I was dealing with products as well as service kind of bits. So there are, if you look at the requirements of the RFPs, which are asking to, which is actually floated to procure products, the the way of asking the requirements and the way of asking to submit the bids are a bit different from service industries. So here, what is the difference? The bigger kind of difference is the products are just products. There are physical products. So the RFPs, when they put the requirements in the technical specifications, they are like the durabilities, the warranty, guarantee, the product support kind of things, and the product specifications. So they have some need, they have some pain points with the product. They need to, they actually want to uh, solve those problems. So if the specifications are the specifications, technical specifications of the products are exactly matching with the requirements, then you are almost through, and only the factor is the price. So whoever submits the less price vendor, the customer is going to select those vendors. So and coming to the other things related to the services are actually they are invisible kind of things, so they are intangible, and the customer needs more to build the trust factor upon you. Customer needs more information, more related to your own services, how you do, what is the methodology of your project management, and how you support after that, after completion of the project, and who are your customers, what was your experience, what the previous customers are talking about you. All these things will come into existence to build a trust factor upon you, because the services what you're providing are not visible to the customers. So this is the main factor, and the evaluation is it actually depends upon your capabilities and your way of expressing your capabilities in the proposal, and the experience you have in that particular domain, and how and what your customers are talking about you. That also it also matters a lot. So the approach to win the service bids is bit different from the products, because products are visible. They may test your product. Usually it happens if you are proposing a simple a mobile phone to a government department, because government department needs some kind of mobile phone, some with some specifications in bulk for those for their employees. So they put they release in a tender document asking for huge number of mobile phones for that department. So what do they do? They usually evaluate, because you are not the only one who is providing the mobile phones. There are n number of brands and number of models available in the market, so everybody is going to bid for that. So how the customer is going to evaluate? They evaluate based upon the specifications and their needs, and they test the products also. If the mobile phone is actually procuring for some soldiers who are uh, who are actually placed in desert, and the other people who are actually on in hilly regions and colder regions, or maybe in the glacier part. So your mobile, they'll test your product in the desert, in hilly areas, rainy areas, as well as this glaciers, everywhere, every geographic location and every climatic conditions. They'll take your product and they test for around 10 days, 20 days, or 1 month. It may happen anything. So it goes like that. But coming to your services, they can't test your services until and unless they come into like they work with you. then only they'll come to know how you are going to perform, how you are performing, what is your project management styles, and how your people are actually delivering the deliverables. So all these things, they'll come only when they award the contract to you. But before that, they can at least assess you based upon the customer ratings and the solution you are providing. So there are so many factors. So there is a big difference between product bids as well as the service bids. So you need to understand, being a first time bidder or a small scale organization, if you are going to bid for uh, at initial levels. So you need to figure out what are the things to be taken care of when you are into a product sales, or you are into when you are into service sales. So I hope you got the differences, like bigger and main kind of differences here. And going into this topic, it is a huge one. Services are n number of services we produce, and the products also like that. So there may be any product. It may take the example of a mobile phone, simpler thing, a camera for a government department, or maybe some kind of furniture for some government departments, or some electronic equipment, and some sophisticated equipment, and it may be related to your shipbuilding and aircraft manufacturing. It may be anything, but those are the product categories. Services are, we know, many kind of services government departments or the buyers procure from the bidders. So there are complex, from simple services to complex and most complex kind of services we produce in the market. So accordingly, the things vary, the RFPs vary, the requirement vary, as well as your approach to grab those opportunities should vary. So this is what I just wanted to share with you in this video. Thanks for watching.